Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. And today, got another edition of Classic Candy Corner. I found these, I found these on Amazon. I've seen them other places. They used to have them in the stores, but just haven't been able to find them. I remember I used to get these from the Ice Cream Man. They sold them in strips. You can buy like, one, I think they were like a penny a piece, or you get like a strip of a couple of them for a few cents, and in many flavors. They used to be like in a string, and these are called Zotz fizzing candy. And this one is cherry, grape, and watermelon. They also had like orange, apple, cherry, cherry, watermelon, and grape, but then they had apple, orange, blueberry, I don't know. They had a whole lot of other flavors. They were all different colors, and they're just hard candies, and they have the fizzy middle to them, like a powder. And I'll go ahead and open this up. Hopefully, I don't make too big a mess. And I'll get one of each. So there's a cherry, watermelon, and grape. Now they used to have these, like, it'd be hanging in the liquor store or the candy store or drug store. And like I said, they on strips. Sometimes you get like a strip of like 5 or 6, and I think it was like 50 cents. But that's what they are. And I think I'll go with the watermelon because I kind of like the watermelon one. And hopefully it won't fizz too bad. Here we go. And this is just typical hard candy. And like your grandma would have. You get that ribbon candy that's sitting in the bowl and all stuck together. It's kind of like that, but not quite the same. So this may take a few minutes to start fizzing, or else I'll bite it, bite the bullet. But very good watermelon flavor. One piece is 20 calories, so not too bad. Okay, now I'm starting to get the fizzing. The middle's starting to leak out. Because it gets like little cracks, and then the holes start coming out. It's like all fizzy. I seem to remember they used to also have a thing that you would get. There were little tablets, and you put them in your drink, like usually like water or milk, or it was like usually water or milk, and it was called fizzy drinks or whatever. It was like kind of like Alka-Seltzer. They were flavored, and you put them in there, you put them in the milk, you put them in the water. It would all fizz up. They were like little Alka-Seltzer tablets that you put in there. They had those for a while. I think some of them were like chocolate, lemon, lime. It kind of made like a, like a seltzer kind of thing. Or when you would get from the soda fountains, they called them like the phosphorus, where they would mix it up and it'd be all like bubbly and kind of frothy when you would have that. And well, it's kind of like, go ahead and let it go. Oh yeah. know if you could hear this. Once it starts fizzing, oh yeah. Pretty intense with the middle. And grape and cherry are going to be the same, but I always used to get these, and it's a little bit different than Pop Rocks because Pop Rocks would just, you know, pop a little bit. These would actually have that kind of fizzy stuff, and then like look like you have rabies. Put too many of them in your mouth at once. Come out and scare your mom. Dog bit me. But yeah. So the Zotz were a fun one. They also had the popping one, the Pop Rocks, the Cosmic Candy, which was another version of Pop Rocks. They had the fizzies. They also had a couple other ones. I think there were some like lollipops that you dipped in there and it had a little like Pop Rocks kind of. That was kind of the thing back then, was to have the fizzy candy and all the Pop Rocks, and you know, make your mouth a little bit interesting. I think they even have now, they have the high chew, the chewy kind of candies, and they got like little fizzies in there. But yeah, I remember getting these Zotz a lot. Most of the time, like I said, I got them from the ice cream man. I get them with the pixie sticks and the sweet tarts, the Zotz and the Jolly Ranchers. They were all kind of around the same time, but these were pretty cool because they were just like a one-piece little candy that had that little bit of fizz in it. And you know, it was kind of cool. Sometimes you put them in water and see if the water like fizzed up. I don't know. That was kind of the thing to do when I was a kid. Always doing weird stuff like that, you know, trying to make the candy fizz. And I know they have the thing with the Mentos and the Diet Coke, and it's supposed to fizz up. But yeah, I remember this Zotz. Friends at school had them. We always had a pocket full of Zotz. We'd go either to, when the ice cream man would come around, we get some, or we go down to, we call it the mini mart. We go down there. They usually had them there along with like the Jolly Ranchers and some of the other ones, and they were kind of cool. That was like, and then those Astro Pops. Those dang Astro Pops. I keep trying to find those Astro Pops. They were like the hard candy that looked like a rocket ship, and then you'd suck on them and they get like real pointy and then they poke your eye out. Still trying to find those. I can't find them. They used to have them in every store, along with the Zotz, the Neckos, all those classic candies. They just don't carry them around anymore. Now, I don't know if it's they're not making them anymore or they're just not distributing them around here or something. And yeah, so now I'm gonna try this grape one. I'm gonna see how the flavor of the grape is. Oh yeah, that's good. Very intense grape flavor. Wow. Very like puckery. So on with the review. But oh yeah, and these were fun because they were nice and fizzy, pretty good flavor. Well, just an all-over snack, a little candy for the kids, and you know, give them a little sugar rush. And it's fun with the little fizzing candy. You know, play a joke on your sister sometimes and give it to her and then start fizzing, and then she'd be like, oh my God. Fizz everywhere. Yeah, now it's like, it's a little bit sour in the middle. That sour powder, I guess, it's in there that fizzes when you get to it. But yes, the Zotz with the fizzing powder candy certainly brought a lot of memories back for me. Mostly when I would get them, the ice cream man with the Jolly Ranchers, all those other hard candies that you'd get, Lifesavers. Jolly Ranchers used to have, they had more than one thing. They had the little squares that were in the little tinfoil packs, and then they also had like a Jolly Rancher stick. It was like a flat one that was the different flavor. And I think they actually still, you can get those at like Halloween time in little mini packs. That's kind of along the lines of this. They were the hard candy. There were flavors, and they were like cinnamon, and then there were all the different fruit flavors like peach, cherry, strawberry. Then they brought the blueberry in, and I think an orange one, and maybe a grape. But they all kind of had the same kind of hard candy shell, and that was kind of how it was back when I was little. And I remember growing up on all these. I remember getting them, and sometimes you go like to the store and like, I know these Zotz were like a penny a piece, or string for like a quarter. Also the Jolly Ranchers were like, for the little sticks, I think they were like a nickel. And then you get like, you know, bubble gum or Tootsie Rolls. They all the little penny candy. They sold them individual. Now they don't do that anymore because, you know, people tamper in them, and they don't sell them loose, or kids walk off with them. Not like the old time candy stores where they used to have all that stuff. So yeah, that's my memory on the Zotz fizzing candy. So if you can find them in your store, or if you can find them on Amazon or a candy site, and you want to kind of relive a little bit of your past heyday, give them a try. I kind of remember now how it was, and it seemed like it was a lot more intense when I was little. They're a lot more fizzy, you know, because you're a little kid and that stuff was cool. So, well, I've got a good size bag here, so I got quite a few left over to have now and then. So, if you liked the video of this one, give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me kind of remembering a little bit about past with these things, also you can look through my past reviews. I've done a few classic candy corners and also other candy reviews and a whole lot of other stuff. So you can take a look at those. But I'm also on the lookout for lots of different classic candies out there for you guys. And if you have a favorite one that you like, go ahead and leave it in the comment down below, and I'll see if I can either find it, or maybe I've already found it, or perhaps I can, I'm in the process of trying it right now. So, till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, this has been another edition of Classic Candy Corner, and I'll talk to you later. Cut. Take two. Puckery. What did you do, Tazzy? He is photobombing me. Tazzy. I'm doing a video, okay? So chill out. He always wants to get in my photos, my video, late night when I'm here. He's bugging me. So, cut. I have to edit that part out because he's being a pain tonight. Little boy.